Alrighty. Having some beverage, some tasty beverage. And now we're on game 7 against Slythe, who is a priest. A very difficult class for me to take on as a druid, just because late game priest counters late game druid very well. So hopefully we can get some early advantage. That will be kind of the goal. Oh, I forgot to mention my mulligans. Basically I had high mana cost stuff except the 2, so I had to get rid of those. Pretty simple. Alright, we have a couple low cost cards, which is good. Hopefully he doesn't cleric on turn 1. Usually a Northshire cleric on turn 1 means that they have a powered shield to play the next turn. Although against the druid that would be a risky play. Unless he coined it.
Is someone injured?
He's thinking a lot. Uh-oh. Huh? Nope, no coin. Okay, good. So we have to play the Fairy Dragon. There's no two ways about it. The nice thing is that this cannot be targeted by spells, so Shadowward Pain will not work here. So to protect his cleric, he either has to Power Word Shield it to give it too much health for us to kill, or play a taunt. I think that's the only two ways. Or, you know, play a panda, I guess, and return it to his hand. But so let's see what his plan was. If he doesn't play a taunt, then it pretty much, or Powered Shield, then it means that his plan was to kill whatever we played. Oh, there's the panda. Wow, I can't believe the third option, like the least likely, was the one that he went with. That's funny. Okay, this is tough. We can shapeshift to kill that. Trade that, but then he's got board control. Whereas if we play the Crusader, unless he has Shadowward Pain, Crusader should be able to take down this and remain alive. Next turn we'd have 4 mana, which is not great. We could play Wild Growth and Hero Power, or Wild Growth and Squire.
What to do?
I don't like either of these. I don't want to allow him to get the cleric out without countering it. So I'm going to go Crusader and trade that. So he should either destroy this with a Shadowward Pain, silence it, and then send that in, or if he can't do either of those, send this in to break the shield. There's the Shadowward Pain, as expected, because that's what always happens. It's really frustrating. So he's going to attack this with a cleric next turn. And then heal it. So it'll be a 1/4. And draw a card. We don't have a claw in hand that allows us to kill that, unfortunately. So I think the only play is to Wild Growth and Hero Power to kill that. Keep the Divine Shield on this and attack him. I could avoid Wild Growth and play the Squire, but since I can't attack with the Squire yet, it doesn't really buy me anything. I will have 6 mana next turn, which would be pretty nice. So there's the expected attack and heal. Draw a card. Insane value. Ooh. Silence is pretty good here. I could then make this down to a 1/3 again. Trade my 3/1 for his 3/2.
What to do?
And I guess Squire. The other option is Starfire this.
What to do?
But that doesn't seem, it doesn't seem scary enough to warrant that. So I'm gonna get this one.
Join or die.
I'll play the Squire just because the Divine Shield, it would protect it from dying to that. The downside is if he has a Blood Knight, which is really unlikely but possible, he could buff off it. But I think the silence was the right play there. Starfire is usually something you want to use to prevent a lot of potential damage that you or a minion would have to take, since it can deal 5 damage to any target, you know. So like, if this had been a 7 attack, 4 health minion or something. Well, that's the downside to not killing that. He's going to play it again. Again. Now, if he plays it this turn, that'd be probably foolish, because we can kill it.
Someone injured?
Wow. I don't agree with that move at all. Like, he should know that I'm going to kill it with this thing, rather than going to the panda right now. I also could Starfire that, but then I wouldn't have a play. But if I don't, then the panda kills this, and... or my 2/2 from this thing.
Die, mage.
I'm a little leery of Holy Nova. Very leery, actually. So I'm going to draw. Kill it. Okay. Had I played the Silverhand Knight and not killed that panda, the Holy Nova would have taken out 3 minions and left my Silverhand Knight for the panda to trade into. So he's going to Thought Steal. And we'll look at Thought Steal here. It copies 2 cards from your opponent's deck and puts them into your hand. So a couple interesting things about that card. Not only do you get cards that, you know, you might get from another class, you might get Druid cards, but the opponent's deck is important. It actually means it's coming from the deck here, what's remaining. So stuff that we've played already, you know, if we know that we only have 1 Priestess of Elune, for example, we know that he didn't draw that from Thoughtsteal because it has to come from stuff that's in the deck here. Why are you greetings me? Did I take more than 3 seconds to play? So I think I Ironbark Protector now before he reaches 8 mana and is able to mind control. That will give us some protection to drop enough stuff to maybe kill it. If he does mind control. I mean, when he mind controls it. Pff, what am I, silly? Here comes Shadow of Death. Okay. Pretty ridiculous.
My apologies.
He's a jerk. That's what he is. Do I think Holy Nova is likely is the question.
What
I could play this and charge it and kill that, but then it'd be at 1 health. The other option is to play the Silverhand Knight, hero power, send that into that, and hero power it.
What to do?
I think that's the safer play.
Squire, attend.
I fight.
Or smarter. I don't know which. Basically, Druid of the Claw is also good to have as, you know, a way if we need to do 4 damage to something desperately, we can do that. And ideally, I would like to avoid playing really good minions that he can mind control. So.
I must consider.
I don't know. It's tough. The card advantage you get just from that cleric play, like just doing 1 heal off that cleric with a powered shield, is insane. Because not only do we have to dedicate all our resources to killing it, or he just draws more, but the powered shield is a neutral card. It draws 1 when it's played. So then he just drew a card to replace the cleric, and we had to spend all that time and energy actually getting rid of it. Or eventually silencing it. And then he played it again.
Drink with me, friend.
Another panda, wow. Shower Pain. And
Your magic cannot save you.
Spellbreaker. Okay. Well, let's see. We obviously want to kill the 3/2 with our 4/4, since our guy stays alive. And then how to deal with that 4/3 best is the question. If I play Druid of the Claw as a taunt version, it counters the 4/3, protects our 4/1, but that would be a pretty good target for mind control.
Well played.
And he would be able to clear the board. Oh my god, shut up. Jeez. People have no patience. He'd be able to clear the board by sacking that into our 4/1. If I play the Berserker, it's also a good mind control target.
I wonder.
I think I have to risk the Druid of the Claw
Where shall I strike?
in taunt form. And then I'll play the Acolyte to try to draw some cards back. And hit him for 1. So health is even. Cards, I'm in a slight lead at the moment. But it is late game. There's the mind control. How shocked are you? You shouldn't be shocked at all. It's ridiculous. I mean, that's not even an amazing card. It's just... that's what you can do. Bite is not good enough. It's so close to being enough, but it's not enough. Damn it. Well, I think the play is to Mark of the Wild this, heal it with the Farseer, and then it can kill that. Survive at 2 health. And then he kills it with that.
I wonder.
I could bite this, actually. Yeah. I don't know. I think I should have healed first. Oh, maybe it doesn't matter.
To battle! Time waits for no one.
I think I will bite.
For the wilds.
It's a waste of 2 damage. But protecting this guy, since he has 2 cards, Seems like the right play there. Problem is, we're now only one card ahead. He has 4, we will have 3 plus 2. Oh my god. The draws. Ridiculous. How do you compete with Mind Control's 2 Shadowed Deaths? So frustrating. So now we have to sack this and hero power to kill the one dude. Because it has too much for our claw to deal with. Play this, and it's pretty weak. It's also a great target for priests. So I mean, this doesn't kill anything late game. It's useless until it gets buffed, and then if it gets buffed, it's a great mind control target because he can heal it.
I wonder.
I hope he attacks me with the 5. Okay. Well, I sort of hope. I mean, my health is a little scary, honestly. Okay, so I claw that down, take 5 more. But I can heal myself.
I am the blade of the goddess.
For the wild.
Chances that that's Holy Nova. Well, it doesn't matter. It's a 1. It's a 2/1, so it doesn't really make a difference. I just have to put everything I can on the board at this point. So we have a 2-card advantage, but ideally these would be 4 attack. Since he can't use a Shadow Word Death or Shadow Word Pain on them. Oh my god. This is the problem. This is what I'm talking about. He gets... Okay, so I'm going to have to sack these 2 cards. Well, not really. I can do this. And hero power. But I still have to take ridiculous damage. Oh, it's so frustrating. Alright. If he has a Shadow or Death or Mind Control in his hand, I'm going to have an aneurysm, I think.
I smell blood. My eyes are open.
Okay, well, now we're in a top deck war against a priest, which is terrifying. Ooh, that's a good card to get, though. So I'm going to sack this, hero power that, because I don't want this to take any extra damage. Well, that's risky, but I think it's the best play because it does more damage to him. Basically, it gives us a higher chance of killing him in this top deck war first. What'd you draw? I hope it's worthless.
To Northrend!
Oh, that's not worthless at all. It's quite good. At least he can't kill our dude yet. But he's going to get a lot of damage.
I must consider.
Mm-hmm. Come on, something good? No, that's not good. I mean, it's not bad, but it's not great. Okay, so hero power. Those. And attack with these. Very simple. Doing the most damage we can while clearing everything on the board that we can clear. Did you lose, Priest? That'd be awesome.
Your magic shall not save you.
That won't do it. I'll pretend I feel bad, but I don't. That's very satisfying. After all of those mind controls and Shadow of Deaths and blah 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 blah. Alright, 13 is that, and that, and that. Or that. Or that. Or that. Or that. Phew! Close. Very close. Oh man. Yeah, I would really say that Priest is probably the most difficult to go late game against as a Druid. Because Druids tend to focus on the big minions, and I mean, I guess you could have a really spell heavy deck as a Druid. That would be pretty good. A lot of Starfires and Wraths and stuff for your own removal. Some swipes. Oh my god. Priests everywhere. What is this, game 8? Game 8. Priests all day, every day. I want to keep Claw. I kind of do, just in case he tries to do cleric shenanigans. That will give us the ability to do a potential of 5 damage on turn. Whatever that would be, he plays in a... Well, yeah. That's not actually true. Because I wouldn't have enough mana. Because I don't have the coin.
My greetings.
But anyway, I still think it's worth keeping the low guys. Because you just can't lose early. Oh, here it is.
Is someone injured?
What? Oh my god. Ah, shit, that's funny. So I could double claw, kill one of them. That's 2 for 1 already for them. I could bomber, but that'd be terrible. It would likely just hit a bunch of these and not kill anything. So I have to play Fairy Dragon here. Now, question is, does he powered shield one of those to keep it alive and then kill the dragon using the other one as well? Inner fire. Oh my god. Well, that's not so bad because we got 2 cards out of it. So my initial freak out was actually not warranted. That's fine.
For the crusade!
And again, I could have played a combination of things in the last turn, but Bomber is basically terrible against clerics. Are you going to give me a 2 for 1 again? Wow. Alright, well, I'm not sure if he doesn't have any other plays or if he's just bad, but basically we're doing quite well now. Especially against a double cleric opening. So I'm going to bomber first, and then I'll play the raider after. Just so my raider doesn't take damage. Oh, bomber, look at you. Quite the little show off, aren't you? Alright, so we are 2 cards up right now. And he had no foreplay? What? What? That leads me to believe he might Holy No this next turn, so I'm going to just Hero Power. I could play a Worgen Infiltrator, but everything else is pretty much response cards, so... Unless he just really has late game stuff. Kodo. Kodo. Alrighty. Let's think here. I could bite and Hero Power and kill that. I could trade and claw. But then I wouldn't really have anything else. Yeah. I think bite and hero is okay. It's not great. He already killed one of my dudes, so he got a 2 for 1 with the Kodo. But at least I don't lose this guy. I maintain something on the board. The question is, will I draw enough good stuff to keep playing that? Or do I have to nourish? Ugh. Oh, man. That sucks. So, gotta play what I drew, which is the Rocketeer. So, 1 for 1. Then I'll play the Worgen. I like that. If you play the card fast enough, it looks like it gets killed by the Abomination's explosion. And if you're not aware, the Abomination, you can see, when it dies, it deals 2 damage to all characters. All minions, all heroes, everything. I would like to get more cards from Nourish, but a 2-1 on the board is nothing. I mean, I can protect it with Claw, I guess. Alright, I'm going to Nourish. I think it's risky, but I might be able to draw something that I can play on 3. Okay. I'll play this because if he Holy Novas, this won't die, the 2-3 won't die. So I'd just lose 1.5 cards, which is quite fine for Holy Nova. Actually getting to the point too with all these bites and claws, we can do a lot of damage directly to him. Just okay, there's the Holy Nova. So, Protector is probably a bad play in this situation. It would be really difficult for us to actually kill it if you mind controlled it. So I'm going to Hero Power, send that in to kill it with the Hero Power. Go down to 26, and then play Berserker. And the Squire.
The light protects me.
I could Claw on Hero Power. Shoot, should I do that instead? Yeah, I think I should, because it's unlikely he'll have another Holy Nova. Especially in this situation, since this wouldn't die and this would get buffed. And it's a 1-for-1 trade either way. 1 card for 1 card. And if he doesn't kill us this turn, then it means overall it was a net gain. We do 4 damage. So he's going to mind control the 2/7 dude. Oh, Kodo. What a savior. Now, had we not drawn the Kodo, let's think about what we would have done here. Probably bite and send both these in. I mean, the other option would have been Protector. But that risks another mind control. If we had used bite and sent these in, this would die. So we basically do a 2 for 1. Well, actually worse than that since mind control. Already got a card. Whatever. Don't have to do that. Okay, let's think about this. We can do 4, 6, 7. No, 4, 6. Not the right time. Light spawn. Now, I don't think I've used either of my spell breakers. I know there's 2 in here. So we have a 1 in 7 chance. Nope. Nope. Let's see. 3, 5, 6, 10, 12, 13. We are 1 down short. I believe. Let me double check. 5, 6. Yep. With hero power, it's 13. So I think the thing to do is send this in, make it a 4. 4, 4. Hero power. Make it a 3, 3. Or I could just bite it. Yeah, screw that. Let's just bite it. Hero power. And because it wouldn't kill Holy Nova, wouldn't die to Holy Nova, I'm going to play this, and I'm going to heal this. Now both of these, all 3 of these, actually, even that with Divine Shield. Basically, this is the kind of in-game board you need against a priest, is these weak minions that aren't great for mind control. Frost Elemental. Alright, so he's going to heal up to 10. We have 5, 6 on the board, 8 with Claw, 9 with Hero Power. So again, we're 1 short. Oh, never mind. Druid of Claw wins it. Yay! Alright. Well, that game went a lot better than the other priest games, but mostly because he made some really foolish trades at the beginning. I don't know if he didn't have a choice or what, but he gave us 2 for 1 trades twice in like the first 3 or 4 turns. Which gave us the momentum that we needed.